You want to be loved. You want to be known. But there's a fear that holds your breath. A fear that whispers, if they see the real me, they'll turn away. It's not just a passing thought. It lives deep in your nervous system. A reflex built over time. Maybe you were taught that love had conditions, that only certain versions of you were acceptable, that if you spoke too loudly, cried too often, needed too much, you'd be met with distance, disapproval, or worse, disconnection. So your system adapted. You tucked away your softness. You became who you thought you had to be. Pleasant, polished, predictable. And while that kept you safe, it also made you feel alone. Because when you're only loved for the version you curate, a quiet part of you always wonders, would they still stay if they saw the rest? That's the fear, the one that stops you mid-sentence, that makes you second-guess what you feel, that builds walls around your heart, even when all you want is to be held. It's a fear rooted in very real pain. It deserves compassion, not judgment. And today, we're not trying to rip that fear away. We're offering it a new possibility. That the real you is worthy of being seen. Not just the smile, not just the strength, but the trembling, the messy, the true. Because love, real love, lives in the places we stop hiding. So take a breath and let's begin to come back to you. Inhale gently through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Let your shoulders melt downward. Inhale again, this time filling your belly. Exhale, letting go of any performance, any tightness, any mask. Let yourself arrive here. No one to impress, nothing to hide. Place one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Feel your heartbeat, your breath. Let your body soften beneath your hands. Feel the inhale rise from your belly to your chest, and the exhale gently fall from chest to belly. Let this rhythm anchor you. Let it remind your nervous system you are safe right now. Now bring your awareness to the center of your chest, the heart space. Breathe softly into this space, not forcing it open, not demanding change, just noticing. As you breathe, allow yourself to look more closely beneath the skin, beneath the ribs, inside your heart. Within your heart, there is a glowing chamber. And right at its entrance, you see a small luminous lock. This lock is made of light and crystal, delicate, beautiful, ancient. It glows not with threat, but with the memory of protection. This is the lock you built, not to punish yourself, not to be cold, but to survive. To guard the softest parts of your heart, the parts that once reached out and were ignored, that once cried out and weren't met, that once loved and were left behind. This lock has been with you for years, maybe a lifetime. And it's done its job well. But now you're ready to ask a different question. What if I don't need the lock anymore? What if my softness is strength? What if my openness is the path home? As these questions rest in your body, imagine the lock responding without judgment. Just acknowledge what it's been guarding. The tears that were never cried, the words that got stuck in your throat, the desire to be held, to be heard, to be met. Let yourself feel the ache beneath the armor, not to fix it, just to witness it. Because sometimes that's all the heart needs, to be noticed in its truth. Now imagine a soft breeze enters the room, and with it, a knowing voice inside you speaks. The key to this lock is your truth. With your next breath, bring to mind a truth you've held back. It doesn't need to be loud or polished, just real. Maybe it's, I'm scared, I miss them, I don't know what I'm doing, or simply, I need help. Let this truth rise gently to the surface. And as you whisper it, aloud or in your mind, watch the lock begin to glow brighter. A soft cracking sound, a warmth spilling outward, and then, like a flower blooming, the lock dissolves into petals, rose gold, luminous, weightless. They float around you, each one holding a piece of your truth, and none of them heavy, none of them judged, just seen, just loved. You may feel a warm ache in your chest. This is your heart expanding. This is life returning to where you once felt numb. Now that your heart is soft and open, now that the petals rest where the armor once stood, you begin to feel a presence. It's faint at first, someone familiar but long unseen. You turn slowly and notice a mirror forming in the space before you. You see a version of yourself without the masks, without the armor. They're standing there, barefaced and radiant. Not perfect, not polished, but whole. This version of you cries without shame, speaks without apology, feels deeply and stays open anyway. And as you move closer, the veil between you and this version of yourself dissolves. Now they stand in front of you. No masks, no performance, just truth in skin. Take a moment to sit with this version of yourself, to recognize what has always been there. Courage disguised as tenderness. This is the self that dares to love even after pain, that shows up even when shaking. Hold them, smile at them, thank them, because you are learning to lead with your heart again. place both hands over your heart. Feel the pulse of your realness. Feel the quiet bravery of your breath. Repeat silently or aloud. It is safe to be seen. It is safe to feel. My heart is not a weakness. It is a compass. Inhale, filling that heart space with light. Exhale, letting go of the walls you no longer need. Begin to return to your body. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your shoulders. Feel the ground beneath you. You can return to this meditation anytime, especially when the world tells you to harden. But for now, trust that you've already taken the most important step. You listened to your heart, and that is everything. If this meditation opened something in you, let us know in the comments. Subscribe to Meditation Central on YouTube. We release new journeys every week designed for emotional healing, self-trust, and gentle transformation. You are not alone. You are not too much. And your vulnerability is your superpower.